It's like, oh, well, missions don't give you any money right now. Oh, well, we just changed the missions. We want you guys to test them. Why? What's the incentive for us to test these missions? For testing purposes? No, it doesn't work that way. It's a video game. You need a purpose. I mean, if you're just bug testing, then you're using different tools than a player. We are on a game client. We are not in a developer client where the developer just spawns in a location and walks over there and says, "Oh, hey, this mission worked because I tested it." There's for a player to do the same test, it may be 20 minutes to an hour. Where a developer, it may be like 2 to 10 minutes.
Yeah,
and it's a lot less stressful for them because they just literally teleport themselves to where they need to go or spawn the location in, just part of the game. And so you can't just be like, "Hey guys, we did this. Go test it and have fun." No, you have to have incentive for players to do things, and usually that incentive is in-game rewards in terms of money or items or something.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think, and the only reason I can see them they're even doing it the way they're doing it, and I disagree with this wholeheartedly, is that because I feel that if we give them access to all these ships, then they won't pledge for ships. But that's I think that's a wrong. If that's what they're thinking, that's wrong, because it's like saying, going to a car lot and saying, well, if I let customers test drive the car, they're not going to buy it. I mean, to me, it's like one of those things that if you let people fly around,
less cars would be bought if you went to a dealership and said, "I want to test drive this." They said, "No, you need to pay for the car before you can drive it."
Yeah, I still got this. It's not loaded animations, FPS weapons. It's just weird. Anyway, multi-tool guards close 01ADF.ca, whatever. Anyway,
yeah, I don't have any of those things.
So, but it's only an encouragement. Like, someone gets out there and they have like one ship on their pledge, and they'd like to say, I don't know, let's just say they go ahead and decide to buy a mining ship, and just to try it out. They're like, actually, I kind of like this. Maybe I want this. And then it comes out and they snag it. They realize they want to start with that as a money maker, because that's a good kind of ship for them to use when they don't have a lot of time or whatever. And you've just sold a ship. It's not like they're going, well, I've tested that in the beta, I'm never flying that again,
Yeah. Or in the alpha, not even the beta.
Yeah. The point is that you need to let people, as these mechanics come online, they need to have full access to test them. Especially like when the mining came out, and one of the biggest complaints that people had, and I did agree with it largely, is that they couldn't test the mining because they didn't own the mining ship, and they were kind of calling it a gateway or a pay to win kind of thing.
Yeah, but that's not really true. It's just more of like an oversight of, we added a thing and whoops, we forgot to give it to people to test.
Well,
I have the Prospector, but I think it's because I own the Orion, so it's like, oh, well, we better at least give this person, the lowest version that actually works.
Yeah.
But you better bet your ass that when the Orion gets fully added to the game, we are going to fly it. We are going to mine the crap out of anything and everything. Rocks, planets, people, ships, anything, everything.
There we go. That was finally spooling. People.
Well, you have to.
It's like, wow, it's like, how come your cargo bay has got like 2,000 pounds of meat?
Well, those meat
I found a
rocks.
meteoroid. A meteorite. There you go.
Well, it's in the cargo hold, therefore we want it. Also, we know some maneuvers. We are drifting lazily to the left.
Indeed. I keep playing too much Fallout 76. Like, what the hell? My arm thingy like left to the side. Anyway,
yeah, it keeps popping up. Oh, I actually see the little menu too.
Anyway, so I keep pressing M for map. It's just like
or tab for friggin' menu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing that earlier. Like tab. Oh, wrong game.
These panels on the ship, like the way they've got the I would have preferred like if there was a physical screen that laid flat on the dash, and when it ship turned on, they would elevate like at a 45-degree angle or something.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I mean, they all lay flat until they're using the just and then that's right there, and it's
or
not
PDFs
transparent.
or
Yeah,
tablets or whatever.
exactly, like a tablet. And I mean, why not? I don't like all the transparencies. I can't emphasize that enough. It looks good in Iron Man. It just doesn't work in application.
No. I mean, that's the difference between a movie and a video game.
Yeah, you don't have to play a movie. I mean, well, there's been some close attempts like the Dragon's Lair game and stuff like that. It's about but that's Don Bluth.
Until Dawn.
Don Bluth is not here to save us. So
these missiles are attached wrong. Like missiles don't attach that way.
yeah, just stick the fins to the wings.
Yeah.
It's like they're attached.
I mean,
they're attached like the way that GI Joe used to actually.
Right. Yeah.
They would just basically snap into the hull or something, and
yeah. I mean, and it's like I said before. It's not really like a bad thing. It's just me being nitpicky because it's like here's this great design.
Yeah.
You know, this very talented artist. Put a lot of time and effort, and it looks good. But when it's a combat vehicle or some type of vessel, there's realistic things in the real world that like this wouldn't fit here. But that doesn't apply to a video game, right? Things can be inside other things in a video game because it's not the real life. You can have quantum mechanics in a video game, and it doesn't matter, unlike the real world. So you look at that and go like, they really should make that less ugly and fixed. And it's just because it's a video game.
Well, Chris Roberts is a detail guy. I think stuff like that will get dealt with over time.
Yeah, I imagine it's just like, does it work now? Yes.
Yeah, that's basically it. Does it blend?
And it's just me being nitpicky about little things, like where the engines should gimbal. Well, there's nothing wrong with being nitpicky.
There's nothing wrong with being nitpicky. I think with the game being an open development, at least being honest about how you feel about things and critiquing it is perfectly reasonable. I don't see any issues with that. I think it's when people flip out like without any basis in any reality. Here's some of the new ones. The spiky armor.
I see that. This one looks like a friggin' samurai right here.
Yeah, that's the heavy. That's the classic heavy, but remade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is inspired on Japanese armor, by the way. It's got that Darth Vader-ish helmet thing going on. Give you Darth Dragon.
My party has been disbanded.
Oh, don't tell me we're gonna have a crash. Yeah, this isn't good. Well, just do your shopping. Do your shopping if you can. Oh,
nope. There's a black. Fuck.
Ah.
Error code 30,000. Get fucked.
And
well, if it spawns me on Grim Hex, everything I need is in that store.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, lame.